What's going on, family? It's your man, Jeff Kilgore, your certified self-confidence coach, helping you become the best version of yourself. So if that's your thing, and it should be, make sure you hit that subscribe button and we can help each other out, all right? But today, we're discussing the top 3 ways that you may be self-sabotaging your manifestation. And we're getting started right now. The first way that you may be sabotaging your manifestation is beating yourself up for previous mistakes. Listen, I get it. I've done it. You've done it. We've all done it. You recognize the mistake and the negative effect that it had on your life. And in that situation, whatever that situation may be, you recognize what should have happened, what you could have done differently. And you also recognize that you have nobody to blame but yourself, right? So you owned up to your mistake, and part of you felt good about that. Part of you felt good that for once I owned up to my mistakes, and I took the responsibility on myself. So I didn't point the finger at nobody else. So what's the problem? The problem is that you sat down in the mistake. You stayed there too long. You stayed there way too long. You dwelled on the mistake. You sat down in it. You harped on the mistake. You beat yourself up so bad with this mistake that you made. You constantly revisited the mistake. You lived in the mistake. You went over the mistake over and over in your mind. So in a strange way, you became addicted to feeling sorry for yourself. It became comfortable for you to feel sorry for yourself, so you revisited that over and over and over again. You keep going back to those same mistakes every day. But why? See, your mind keeps reminding you of those mistakes, not to make you suffer or punish you. Our minds have this natural desire to protect us. And so it's reminding us of the mistakes in hopes that we come up with ways to avoid it in the future. But we get so wrapped up in the mistake that we don't allow ourselves to get to the solution. Yes, we should recognize and acknowledge the mistake, but then we move forward. We have to move forward. Mistakes should be used as vehicles driving you closer to your manifestation, not like a jail cell that's just full of self-pity. You should embrace the mistakes and use them as springboards to success. And like Cheryl Cole said, I've learned so much from my mistakes. I'm thinking about making some more of them. The second way that you may be sabotaging your manifestation is not allowing yourself to want what it is that you really want because you don't believe that you can have it, or that it truly can happen, or that you're deserving or you're worthy of it. Now, this is another thing that we've all been guilty of as well. If you want something, then you can have it, period, point blank. But what happens is we lower our desires because our true belief system doesn't support those desires. You really want to earn $1 million a year, but because you don't truly think that it can happen for you, you try to drop it down to something that feels a little more realistic to you. So now you claiming to yourself that you just want to make $100K a year, 6 figures would be good, because you see that as more of a possibility. Another example I love to use is cars. Now, you really want a Rolls Royce. That's your dream car. That's what you want. You really want a Rolls Royce. But because you don't think that is really truly possible for you, you tell yourself that a new Cadillac is your dream car. Now, nothing wrong with a Cadillac at all. But if you want a Rolls Royce, then that's what you want. Manifestation is aided tremendously by excitement and feelings. That Cadillac doesn't excite you like that Rolls Royce excites you, because that Cadillac is not what you really want. That Rolls Royce is what you really want, and that's what's going to excite you, and that's what's going to ignite that manifestation. Don't sell yourself short. You can have, do, or be anything and everything that you want. The third way that you may be sabotaging your manifestation is revisiting your past every day. Allowing previous obstacles and bumps in the roads and flat out failures, allowing that to set the standard for how far you can go today. So in other words, because you weren't able to get to a certain point previously, or you were only able to go so far, you set that as a standard for how far you can go today. You let that put a cap on your ability and your capabilities of how far that you can go. Every day when you wake up in the morning, you look around your room and you check your notifications on your phone, you check your email, your text, and everything else. As you do this, you're quickly reminded that you aren't living your dream life. It quickly sets in that you're not in the place that you want to be in. Things are not how you want them to be. You're technically living in the past every day. Now, this drastically slows down and even stops the manifestation process. You have to be able to visualize the future and really believe that your dreams are possible. So what? The most money you've ever made is $50,000 a year. Believe that you can make $1 million a year. So what? That you've only lived in rental homes. Believe that your dream home is on its way. So what? That you've only driven older used cars with high miles. Your new dream car is on its way. That Rolls Royce is on its way. Don't let the past limit your future. Don't let the past limit your dreams. Don't let the past sabotage your manifestation. Did you get any value out of that? I hope you did. And if you did, you know how I say, squeeze that like button. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Especially subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get every video that I upload. I'm committed to upload more. I want you to keep me accountable, and I'll keep you accountable and keep bringing valuable information. So if you're still rocking with me at this point, you already know. I appreciate you. Let's go.